Welcome back to the channel. We made it back from vacation. We were lucky enough to get a family vacation in before the little one goes off to school. Yeah, we were on Anna Maria Island on the Gulf Coast of Florida during a hurricane. And we got a little wet, but after Monday, we were good to go. While we were down there, we did manage to run the bug. Got another beach run on it. If you've seen the video, if you hadn't, check it out. Just a short little video on the upper northern part of the island. I took the beach truck. I didn't get to run it. Just ran out of time. We were doing a lot of family things, and I wasn't trying to make RC my priority while we were there. I did manage on Monday while it was still raining. I drove up to Tampa and got to go to the Hobby Town and run on that new indoor track, and it's a very awesome facility. Very cool people there, and I wish I could race. And I did also discover that the Warzone RC Speedway oval track was only like 25 minutes from where we stay. So if we are lucky enough to go again next year, I will pack a pan car and we will be running on the oval. We'll have to leave a day early because they race on Saturday. I got there Saturday night and we left Saturday morning the next week. So we missed out on the oval track, but we did manage to go up on a Monday night or Monday afternoon and practice with the RC10. Got a few scratches on it, so it's not new anymore. So it's a race car now. We brought a little bit of the island back with us. We got a little bit of Anna Maria in the jar here. All right, but while we were there, about midweek, I got a random message on Instagram from someone that follows the channel, that watches our channel, and they wanted to support the channel. And their Instagram is a little different. It didn't have any name, really. It had a name, but it didn't have a person's name. They don't have any followers. They're not following anybody. So it seemed a little suspicious. But they were very straight up. They wanted to send us some re kits for the channel. They like what we do, and they wanted to support us. And that was greatly appreciated. So I sent them a mailing address. I get back to the shop after we get back in town, and I got 2 big boxes waiting on me. I'm not sure what's in the boxes. We're getting ready to open these up, but thank you, random person, for watching, and thank you for the support. I can't wait to see what's in here, and yeah, so stick around. Let's get these boxes open. All right, guys, without further ado, let's see what we got in the boxes. I have not taken a peek yet. I have no idea what's in here. And let's check it out. First off, holy crap. Wow. Check it out. RC10 Classic. Still got the seal on it. It is still sealed. I was not expecting anything like that. He said he's going to send a couple of re kits. And that's top of the list right there. Well, we got one here that's loose. I see a pan car. What kind of pan car, I'm not sure. Sorry for the bubbles. A little ASMR action there. I do believe this is an associated World GT car. Check that out. Got a Trinity 13.5 in it. It's got a good set of tires. There's still no chunks. And a Spectrum receiver. This is very awesome. These cars would be fine for Breakout Oval. It is a road course car, of course. You run GT bodies. But that is amazing. And this motor has never had a wire soldered on it. Check that out. I'll get a closer shot once we get everything open. I'm not sure what all we got. I have no idea. He didn't tell me. I didn't ask. I just thanked him. And it's all a surprise for all of us. Now, this is very cool. Sorry about the bubbles on this microphone there. A little overexcited. Who made this? Recoil, the Davis Splashette Edition, famous name in road course racing. It's a mini car. It appears it's all carbon fiber. It is like the factory team edition of whatever it is. E-Racers. Who is E-Racers? Sportsworks. I remember that name. It's been a minute. Check that out. Got his signature paint job. I believe that's Andy's paint job, if I remember correctly. That's that looks like the old Stratus, but that's not a Stratus on here. Actually, it looks like the Proline Protoform body. That is very awesome. Check that out. Man, we got content for days. That's all for that box. Let's move these. And that box is in amazing condition. The top seals are popped loose, but the bottom one is still sealed. The top one's still sealed. Tell you what, we got some awesome viewers. This is the first for me. Other than my buddy Chris and Eric that have been providing their cars for the channel. They are much appreciated. They have been the most loyal supporters amongst y'all viewers. Let's see what we got here. I see something. Oh, yeah. I had one of these about 10 years ago. Actually, I bought it when it came out, and then I built it, and it sat on a shelf. And we liquidated our a big part of our collection to buy parts to build this truck over here. And I've always wanted another one. Check it out. Riri Scorpion. This is an awesome car. Definitely be a fun build for the channel. I know it's been done, but we'll do it in our own way. Very cool. May have to order another set of those aluminum wheels from the RC Pargu. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but they make some awesome aluminum wheels. But the factory wheels are cool enough. Something else for the vintage race. If we got enough vintage cars to run for the next few years. And this one, I was just mentioning, we were in Tampa. We just got back from the hurricane and all that. You've seen all the videos. And I was walking through the hobby town down there, and I said, we need to get one of these because I didn't have it, but I built one for a buddy of mine when I was a kid, and never had a chance to get one. Boom! Kyosho Optima. I'm going to unbox that right quick because it's open. Because it feels heavy. Oh, yeah. The presentation with the bubble. My microphone's all over the box. I'm sorry about all the background noise, guys, but this is amazing. I'm not the big hooping and hollering Excito guy, but this is very awesome. And check this out. I don't know if these are reproductions or if these are originals, but there's a set of the original spike tires. The kit comes with these softer, kind of wider, kind of a spiky pin spike, but not like the factory originals. These are the original spiky tires. I don't know if they're reproduction or not, but they got the Sand Super molded into them, and that is very awesome. There's the body, driver. Like I said, I'm not sure who this person is. Thank you very much, Mark. Just so happened we weren't far from you. I didn't realize that when we were on vacation. I cannot thank you enough. This is amazing for the channel. We don't make money on this channel per se. We are monetized, but we're making a few bucks, like $100 a month or something. That buys us parts and pays for gas money to go to events. But this is very awesome. I cannot thank you enough. This is awesome. What's my favorite out of this? They're all equally awesome. That one I was really high on my list. Can't have too many RC10s, and this was totally unexpected. This is very awesome, a little mini car. We do have a road course on Wednesday nights. We might have to take it up there and do a shakedown on it. This is very cool. Very cool. So, yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of speechless. This is beyond anything I expected. He just said he wanted to send me some Riri kits, and this is very awesome. I'm just going to keep saying that over and over. Yeah, let me hop off, and we'll go back in the studio, and we'll wrap this thing up. This is awesome. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. Did a little rearranging. We are full house now. We got, I'm not sure where to start. We got to finish this, of course, first. We got to get the speed run underway. That officially kicks off on the 15th of August. I got a few parts to put on that car. We got a aluminum motor plate. Got to do something about the wallered out hub carrier here. We might just use that top hole. Yeah, let's wrap this thing up. All right, guys, I believe that's a wrap for today's video. I'm still kind of in shock just looking at this stuff. I was never expecting anything like this. The person that sent these cars out was very vague. Just kind of said they were sending some re-kits. I didn't ask any questions, and they didn't provide any information. And that was an awesome surprise. I like surprises. That was very cool. Now I need a bunch of electronics because I'm definitely building the Optima and the Scorpion. The RC10, we're going to hold off a minute on that one. Since we already have the 40th and I've already ran the 40th, we may hold off on that for a little while. Plus, we got several TNTs to build. One for myself and then one for my buddy Eric. Actually, two for my buddy Eric because we're going to do one dirt oval style. Still got to finish my T2 for the race. I think I mentioned in an earlier video when my buddy Jack, I want to thank Jack. He provided us a bunch of the vintage stuff the other week. Jack got me this old SR5 McAllister body. Project Optima in RC Car Action Magazine in 87 or 88. They did a project. They used to do cool little things in the magazine. And they ran that body on an Optima. So that's an option. So I was going to put that on the beach car, but now it's got me thinking about building it on the Optima. Although I love the Optima body. It's just a very period correct buggy body because it is from back then. Yeah, so I want to thank Mark. I don't know you. Appreciate it. That's very awesome. Don't want to forget my buddy Chris that has provided us with the ProCat, and Eric that provided us. We're building his cars. We're going to build his 10T. We built his other stuff. We built his VRD. We built his pumpkin. We got to finish painting. Actually, Eric's got two 10Ts that we're going to build. And can't forget Anderson RC that provided the car kit for the speed run. Once the speed run is completed, Anderson, I'm going to take this back to the hobby shop. They donated the car for us to build and use, but we're taking it back. And that car is going to be on display and available to purchase at the hobby shop. So that will be sometime closer to October. Because this wraps up on September 30th, so it'll be after that. I've already got something in mind for the 14 scale touring car here. That's a super rare car. I would be scared to run it and tear it up at all because you cannot get parts. You might if you're lucky and maybe find something on eBay, but we're going to do an unboxing on that, and we might re-gift that car. My buddy Chris gave us more than enough with the ProCat and some parts and pieces here and there. He provided the original motor speed controller for the beach truck that we proceeded to run into the ocean last year. So he showed interest in that once I sent them a few messages what we got in the mail, and he seems super interested in that 14 scale car, and I know it'll be a good home for it. So it might. I think that one's going to find its way back to Chris, and that's just a little pay. We got paid forward. We're going to pay it forward back to one of our. Chris is one of the channel members, so we're going to pay it back. I think we'll just re-gift that. As much as I would love to have that in the background, because that's a cool little car. Yeah, I can't say thank you enough. That's all I keep saying. Thank you, and it's awesome because everything's awesome. So stay tuned. We got all kinds of projects now. I want to run this R5. I had my brother had the oval version. I might build this up for my brother's when he comes back to the East Coast when he retires from the military. We might build this up as his breakout truck. He's donated some cars, and they kind of got lost in the mix a few years ago. So we owe him a car or two. So I think we're going to build this up for my brother when he retires from the Army. And that would be pretty awesome for him to have something to race when he gets back, providing that we still have a racetrack. So support your local tracks when you have a chance. And this will be a perfect car for breakout speeds. You don't need a left-hand chassis for breakout speeds. So that's awesome. Yeah, more awesomeness. We got the RC10 GT. We got the Big Bear. We got the old cars to build. We got the race coming up. I don't know if we're going to make the Vintage Nationals, but we're going to go. We're going to go look anyways. It's a 5.5 hour road trip from the house. That's put a little damper on it. Just kind of going up and coming back. I don't think I can do it in one day. So I don't know if we'll be able to race in it or not, but we're definitely going to do the vintage race in January at World of RC Parts in North Carolina, because that's a 3-hour drive, not a big deal, 2.5. And yeah, we got a lot coming up in the next fall and winter time. It's going to be a good season so far. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. We will get on these, and once we get past the speed run, we'll kind of intermix the speed run with other things, because that's not going to be our end-all be-all for the next month, but it is going to be several videos on it. So hopefully we can at least beat our personal best. We're not trying to really compete. We just want to beat our personal self goals. 60 is right now my goal. If we hit 60, it's going to be 65. So if we shoot past 60, first run on a smooth surface, then we'll have to step it up. But anyways, that's enough talking. We got so much to do. We got stuff everywhere. So thanks again to all the channel members, all of you subscribers. Most of all, thanks to the guys that have donated to the channel. And thanks to everybody that's watching. Watching the videos has done more than anything. We're growing slowly but surely. There's going to be a cool little teaser video coming up about the speed run next week when it officially kicks off. It kicks off next Friday. And we will do a video prior to that kicking off. And we got a little announcement to make on that. And yeah, everything's awesome. Check it out. I love it. Thanks.